They're having a far too good a time. I'm terrified. James, gotta go home now.
It's amazing.
Absolute clowns.
This is mega and everybody should try it. It's so much fun.
James, stop! Banana!
Jesus! You need to sort yourself out.
He did it! Champion of the world!
We're here in Wales, an unusually sunny and warm Wales. I'm in shorts.
It's glorious, isn't it?
First time for me. Specifically, we've come to Knighton, which is a town on the border of England and Wales, because we are going on an epic adventure. Yes, the Cycling Weekly road team, well, Rupert and I, are going adventure off-roading, 100 miles off-road across Wales to Aberdofi.
And well, we're a little bit apprehensive about this.
We are.
Because we're just city boys. You know?
It's going to be fine, don't worry about it.
He knows what he's doing. He does this stuff all the time. He lives in the countryside.
It's great. We're going to do the Trans-Cambrian Way. Now, this is something that most people will do on a mountain bike and take 3 days to do it because it's a lot of technical terrain that we're going to be crossing on here. But to make it into a proper adventure, we're going to do things slightly differently. So, as you said, it's an adventure special. So we've got 3 adventure bikes that we're going to be using for this. And the other thing about it is normally 3 days, it can be done sort of quite easily. We're going to do it in 2. So we're going to go faster, we're going to go harder, we're going to go longer. And we're also going to be camping.
What?
But
What? Camping?
Yes.
You mean sleeping outside?
Sleeping outside.
is that why you wanted to book the hotels?
Yeah.
Because you haven't booked any hotels?
No, I've booked a hotel for Andrew, but I haven't booked hotels for us. So we are outside from now on.
That sounds awful.
It's not, it's going to be amazing. We've got some beautiful views. We're going to go from one side of Wales to the other. We're going to cross some amazing mountainous terrain. We've got loads of views and we're going to end up with the seaside as well. So we're going to go and we're going to do that and we're going to be self-sufficient. We're going to take everything. As you can see, the bikes have got bags and they're going to be full of all the stuff we need to survive. This is going to be big. It's going to be big.
It is indeed. So stay tuned for half an hour of glamping, basically.
No, it's not glamping. It's going to be fun, but it's proper camping. It's proper adventure.
Okay.
Now, because the route is predominantly off-road, we're going to be meeting Andrew here at various points along the way, but he can't come with us the whole time, which means we're going to be filming a lot of this ourselves. So we've got the little camera that I've got here, we've got a GoPro, and basically just going to film everything we get up to. I refuse to go away without proper coffee. You can call me a prima donna if you want, but we're all going to appreciate the magic of an AeroPress. Pack that. So this morning, I'm feeling all right. You know, the sun's shining.
Feeling a bit apprehensive this morning. I'm not going to lie.
If it was raining, I'd be going home. I'm not going to lie. I'm not here to ride in the rain.
I know the route. It's going to be a good day. I'm packed. It's light. Yeah, it's going to be fine.
Delicious pasta shapes.
Yeah, let's have a look at that a second. How heavy is that?
500 grams.
And how much do you normally have for one meal?
500 grams.
500 grams.
Have a little
That's
bag,
5 meals.
Are you saying I should maybe empty some of it out?
Well, I'm not saying like get rid of it.
James has scared us sufficiently.
Rupert's just been whinging. That's all he's been doing so far. He's just been sort of like moaning about putting stuff in his bike, making his really nice light bike heavy.
What, James, what's this?
That's my bivvy bag.
Do I need one of these?
No.
Surprising how much you have to take actually for 2 days.
The first time riding off-road was one of these things, but I did mountain bike for years and years. I do know what I'm doing, which James Bracey doesn't seem to think I know what I'm doing at all.
James, you know you put me in charge of breakfast.
What have we got?
So we got Cocoa Pops.
Right.
And the only thing is I don't know where to put these.
Have we got milk as well?
Oh,
So Cocoa Pops and water isn't great.
fine, all right, okay.
I don't know what his insistence is on bringing loads of Cocoa Pops with him. We've got no milk. We're not going to carry any milk. I'm going to make sure he's got no milk for his Cocoa Pops. So if he has to eat them, they're going to be dry.
Everyone has their own individual fuel and nutrition, you know. I tend to go for a nice porridge with seeds and sultanas, maybe some apricots, slow release, that type of thing. If he wants to eat dry sacks of air covered in chocolate powder, you can be my guest.
I brought 4 pack of beans,
Okay.
That's all right. Roops, you like beans, don't you?
Yeah,
Well, we all like beans.
Well, we're going
but-
camping, and every time I've gone
Perfect.
camping, I've had beans.
we can have
Okay.
a tin each.
A tin
So-
each, basically.
Right, let's think about, we're going to go quite a long distance here and you're going to have to carry that. Where is it going to go?
Get the gaffer tape, Roops. I'll do that. That is secure. Look. How about that, mate?
Oh, mate, your towel's falling out.
So we refer to James lovingly as Tony because some of our avid viewers on YouTube once commented that he has a Tony Blair level personality.
And what's it about calling me Tony Blair? I don't look like him, I don't sound like him. I don't sound like Tony Blair. I think it was a Tony
Education.
Blair level personality, which I don't really understand.
Education.
Just I'm not allowed to pack the whole thing of Cocoa Pops, so putting them in my own stash. So I'm going to have this in my pocket. Eat the Cocoa Pops as I go.
Simon's probably my biggest concern. There seems to be a lot of things dangling off his bike that look like they're either going to get caught in tyres, caught in chains. It could end in tears for him, I think, today.
For my epic adventure, I've possibly got the fastest adventure bike on the market, and that's because this, the 3T Exploro, is the first aerodynamically tuned all-roader that helps you to go faster when going slower. For this adventure, I'm using the 3T Exploro with a 1x setup, and that's a 44 tooth chainring at the front with an 11 42 cassette at the back. But if you wanted, you can run 2x, but you would need to use a minimum of a 32 tooth chainring on the inner ring and a 52 tooth chainring on the outer. My build comes with the new gravel wheels from Envy called G23, and they weigh around 1300 grams. Absolutely epic for what they are intended for, and they need to be for the adventure I face ahead. 3T's UK distributor Saddleback has provided me with such an epic build that it's going to make this outdoor country adventure malarkey a right doddle. James and Rupert are going to be so jealous when they see this bike.
The Super X Force 1 SE is Cannondale's adventure machine, cyclocross machine, and an all-round stunning bike. For those of you who, like me, don't have a huge amount of experience with the world of gravel and cyclocross, the standard is to now run a single front chainring. In my case, that's a 40 tooth front ring. Out the back, this is partnered to an 11 to 36 cassette, which finds the perfect balance between power and the ability to spin your way up anything. The wide tyres and the wide 23mm rims are both provided by WTB, and as you might expect, are tubeless ready. This offers loads of benefits when you're riding off-road. Firstly, I won't have to faff around as much with punctures because any holes should be plugged immediately by sealant. And because I'm not worrying about punctures, I can run lower tyre pressures, which offers loads more grip and is exactly what you want when you're riding off-road.
Cross, gravel or road, that's at the heart of Ribble's latest CGR. As versatile as the Swiss Army knife, if the path can be ridden, the CGR is at home. Although it's also available with an aluminium frame, this particular CGR is definitely the right tool for our Trans-Cambrian adventure thanks to its superior titanium frame. More comfortable than aluminium, lighter than steel and more durable than carbon fibre, nothing comes close to this wonder metal for making the best adventure bike frame. But the best thing is the CGR comes with clearance to run huge 45mm wide tyres. Or if you opt for the adventure version with its 650B wheels, you can boost that up to a 47mm wide tyre. But what sets the Ribble CGR apart from its rivals is the ability to spec the bike to your liking thanks to its advanced bike builder tool. That makes it the perfect companion for our Trans-Cambrian adventure.
Day one is upon us, guys.
Yeah.
We've rolled down from our nice little hotel to the visitor centre in Knighton, and we're about to set off on our epic journey. James, How far is it until we go off-road?
Well, we've got about 5 miles or so before the first off-road section, and that looks to be a nice long climb. So I'm looking forward to that bit.
So that's a nice little warm-up, really.
Yeah, spin the legs.
Yeah, because we've got 50 miles, or just over halfway, around halfway to do today. So we're just going to take our time, right?
Yeah,
Chill
have
out
a bit of fun.
and enjoy it. But are you guys ready to go?
I'm ready, mate.
Let's get it done. I'm going to start my garment.
Okay.
There's Andrew. We'll see you later, boy. We're off on our journey. There's Jim. See you later, mate. It's taken a bit of time this morning because we keep chatting to people. It's very sociable, this old adventure lark. So we're just cruising along, having a good time.
And that is our first big obstacle right there, Mr. Rupert Radley, gentlemen. I can't do it, Simon. It's just there.
Come on, you.
We've been off-road riding for about, what, 10k now? Maybe? A bit less?
About that. Taking us about an hour though.
Yeah, it's taken us a very long time.
There's not much flat, that's for sure.
So all these are up or down or incredibly lumpy and bumpy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really exaggerate about quite how sapping this terrain is. It's just, you just feel like you're going up and down more than you're going forward at times. And you're getting bounced off the saddle. Whoop. Sorry. Almost fell over. What's happened?
Just a bit of bag malfunction. I think I've overpacked.
No, you just not squashed down enough.
Where are your Cocoa Pops? Oh, that's alright.
Luckily, yeah, no, we got the Cocoa Pops, we're okay.
Cocoa Pops are fine. Tom, actually, James.
So we've done about 20 miles so far, so not too far into it, but we suddenly realised that actually the going's pretty hard.
Rupert's going really well up the climbs, but he's a whippersnapper. He weighs like 50 kilos.
They just get off and push. We've got no guts, you know. James Bracey claims he's a mountain biker. Been dropping him for dead, man, on all the descents.
Me and Rupert have just been dropping him. It doesn't really make sense, to be honest. I'm a track rider at heart.
James Bracey's stupid Land Rover phone almost taking his front teeth out when it flew off his bike.
And then his banana flies out, which I saved for him.
An absolute clown.
James has really let the side down, actually. The beauty of the Trans-Cambrian Way is that you don't have to pack all your food for the couple of days, 3 days that you're adventure bike packing. So we've stopped for lunch at a local petrol station, just had some sandwiches. Guys in the back are... You okay back there?
Yeah, some little rest, got a Coca-Cola.
They're okay, but we stopped for some sandwiches, had a can of Coke, so it means you don't have to actually take all your food with you, and if you do run out of anything during the the ride or you've eaten all your food like I have, then you can restock and repack and get on your way.
Just found in Simon's bag some little sachets of milk that he's packed. These for your Cocoa Pops, mate. We've just started off from lunch and we've come across a bit of an obstacle. Simon's looking a bit worried there. He's going for it.
You're gonna go faster than that?
Oh, he's gone round the side. Gotta get more speed than that, mate.
Okay. Does that mean it's my go next?
Yeah, go on, James.
Okay.
Well, the other two have done it.
You ready?
I don't want to do it, Andrew. I don't want to do it. I'm the only one left.
Come on, expert. I thought you were gone. Throw his man down then. Bye, Andrew. Bye.
We've got road! And now we're off-road again. Just give me some concrete! So far today, I've trapped my finger in a gate, burnt myself on my disc brake. I just did something else. I hit my ankle on the pedal. I'm having a terrible time and I want my mum.
So we're lucky enough to be supported by Aussie Grit on our ride today, and they've done a stellar job, haven't they? So we've actually got two different jerseys on our trip. So I've got the more trail jersey one, right?
And this is still the mountain bike one, but it's just a slightly sort of closer
Got
fit.
full zip as well.
Yeah, full zip.
And the shorts are really cool as well. They're like a one piece, so there's like a chamois inside this like slightly baggier fit, more casual. And the pad's really comfortable.
The pad is really comfortable.
One thing that I've not had to think about today is the pad. You know, it's just been sitting on it and it's just been comfortable.
This is beautiful. Jesus!
Got 3 poles, mate. 3 poles isn't enough to put a tent up.
Well, it should be.
It's not. That won't go up.
Is this the first time you've ever done this?
Here we go.
It's not actually.
It's been a long day today, so we've ridden quite a big distance. The biggest underestimation we've had today is just how hard some of the hills are.
Uphill again and again and again, unrelenting uphill.
But then we started getting on a few fire tracks and a few single tracks, and there was even some gnarly sort of mountain bike stuff, which the bikes coped with brilliantly. Tell me, Roops, what do I need to do?
Just hold it.
All right.
Just hold it, mate. Why has it done that? Why is the red pole falling out?
So we've pitched camp, so the boys got the tent up, and just behind is my lovely bivvy bag.
James has just been camp leader, helping us put the tent up, telling us what to do. It's not that hard, really. This is really easy. It's good fun though, as well, but it's not difficult.
You just tell me what to do, mate.
I don't understand where the door is.
Who did these pegs?
Simon.
No, I've not been on that side of the tent.
Me and Simon get to sleep in that palace. He sleeps on the ground outside. He's lost, really, hasn't he? Oh, it's cosy in there. Oh, it's so close to each other.
I was wondering why Simon was basically being a little bit slow on some of the hills until I picked up his bike, and his bike should be the lightest here, in all fairness. It's tiny and it's got all the best kit on it, but yeah, there's definitely some glass bottles in there.
I've got some beers for the boys to enjoy, so we're going to enjoy them tonight. Not too many, obviously, because I couldn't carry that many, but yeah, we're going to have a few beers.
So apparently Simon has got some beer stashed in his bag, and there's been some clinking all day long as he's been grinding his way up the hills. So hopefully we'll be able to have a couple of bevs and have a relax, really.
Obviously Andrew and Jim are going to be leaving us to our devices, so we're going to be able to vlog, do whatever we want to do, so we can actually have a proper night in the hills.
I'm looking forward to our first night alone once you've gone. Bit concerned about the amount of water we have. I feel like you might find us tomorrow morning parched, dehydrated corpses.
And so hopefully we have a lovely evening looking at the stars. Very romantic, really, very romantic. Right, see you later, guys.
You're off.
We've got a camera.
Got our cameras.
We'll video whatever happens in the night when the bears come.
Has that got night vision?
Yeah.
Cool.
I've got my night vision goggles.
Excellent. So we're going to do the Bracey Witch project tonight.
I don't even know what that means. What does that mean?
It's an old film.
Oh,
Yeah,
Blair
you
Witch?
too. Yeah,
I've
like-
seen the Blair Witch,
Have
man.
you? Okay, yeah.
It's just your
so-
joke was really bad.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Yeah, enjoy your hotel.
Thanks for dropping off the Chinese takeaway.
Yeah.
I'm more out of my depth than I've ever been. So James Bracey really wants to go see the view. I think everyone's going to steal our bikes.
We're in the middle of nowhere.
Ticks.
Nobody. Oh yeah.
We gotta get ticks!
Rupert's covered in ticks.
This is my pasta. This is James's dinner in a bag. And this is Simon, who didn't pack his food. Just went the whole day without packing his dinner.
The water in here,
I reckon you might need it, mate. Just had to go and get my camping mat because I found 4 ticks on me. 4! It's so I don't go outside. Outside place is covered in concrete anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be terrible.
Like a pops.
Tent destruction is coming along nicely.
We've only just gone 20 metres. Stick to where one of the wheel tracks would be.
Can you shut up? Can you both just shut up? I'm trying to do some really nice B-roll here. So, we've got a bit of a stream.
Bit? Pretty massive.
Yeah, it's deep.
See, I think I think left-hand side.
Here he goes, James Bracey, attempt number 1.
The big dog's coming through.
Go on then, Roots.
It's raining, but it's fine because obviously we've got the right sort of kit to cope with these conditions.
This morning, as you can probably tell at the moment, it's a bit damp, it's a bit wet. We started and it was okay, cloudy but fine.
The weather's horrendous now, as you can probably see. We're all pretty wet.
The only issue I've got at the moment is the other two are a little bit sad and grumpy about the weather.
and I can't say I had a good night's sleep.
Camping, yeah. It certainly wasn't glamping, like I said in the intro.
I obviously thought everything outside, there was always footsteps outside, always footsteps.
Beautiful night's sleep. I could look out at the stars and it was actually really, really comfortable.
Too warm, too cold, too warm, definite monster.
It was good fun actually. It wasn't too cold and then it cleared up because it got quite cloudy towards yesterday afternoon, evening. And it cleared up really nicely, saw some stars.
It was a tough night.
Because we went quite hard yesterday, we're all a little bit tired, so we slept a little bit later than we thought.
Doing 50 odd miles off-road was tough going. It was like a 10-hour day pretty much.
The bikes are so laden up that they just fly when you start going downhill. It's really good fun actually. Impressive, really impressive.
So we've been going for an extra sort of 10 minutes or so, and it's starting to clear up nicely actually.
Yeah, it was chucking it down.
It was.
So far the going's been a lot better. It's been a lot easier, surface is better, there's been a bit more tarmac.
You know, we're finding that our cycle computers and cameras are starting to dwindle with battery life now.
James's Land Rover phone finally ran out of battery.
So our navigation is getting a bit more remember the town names and sort of make our way through.
Getting to that point in the trip now, everything's starting to run a bit dry. We're going to run out of navigation. We might never make it. So if I don't make it, goodbye. Just don't ever make me sleep in a tent again.
That was a nasty little section that was, wasn't it?
It's long. We've been going for a long time.
Yeah.
I think we've got about 23 kilometres to go to the finish line, and I tell you what, my legs feel like they've got about 22.5 kilometres left in them, so.
I'm knackered.
Yeah.
I'm
goosed.
The weather's improved, which is a good thing.
Have a look out there. It's amazing.
Beautiful
That's
view.
where we're headed.
And
we're
that's
heading
where we're
that way.
going.
Like, as soon as that rain started, we all just kind of went off a cliff a little
Kind
bit.
of-
Like
you're kind of
conversation
okay.
stopped, and it's
Yeah.
just like get your head down, and you're just pedaling.
It was good for our average speed because, like you said, it was like we didn't want to stop. You just
Yeah.
keep going and going and
And,
going.
like, you just
but-
grind it out, really. 23 kilometres left, but 23 kilometres uphill.
yeah, pretty much.
Right, let's
And
get
then we'll
going.
Dip our feet.
We've got a long way to go, so we better crack on, really.
How far are we, James?
We're about 2 miles away from our little extended version.
Yeah, so what have we done?
So we finished Trans-Cambrian, and we decided that we would like to go to the beach. So we thought, well, you know, finish off, legs are dead, but we fancy some fish and chips.
I fancy chips.
Sun's out.
I fancy chips and chips.
Sun's
Chips
out.
and chips.
Double chips.
Yeah.
Double chips. So we're just going along the estuary now, down
Look at that
to
view, it's
Abu Dhabi.
amazing.
Got the boys behind. We've got the sun shining. We've got some fish and chips waiting at the end. Man, I'm stoked. This has been a hell of a journey. Like, it's been really hard, but it's been so rewarding at the same time. And the bikes are incredible. I always kind of just thought, why bother adventure biking? Either buy a mountain bike, buy a road bike, be done with it. But this trip has just made me think complete opposite. Man, these bikes are so capable. They're just so much fun.
We found him.
Woo!
You made it. Well earned beer.
So we've actually done it. We've made it to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
It's only taken 100 miles and he's nailed the pronunciation.
Just about nailed it.
Abu Dhabi. But we've done it. Over 100 miles, mostly off-road. We didn't stop at the actual Trans-Cambrian Way finish, which is all the way over there at the other side of the estuary. We decided to come to this lovely
We
town.
were feeling so good. We
on the
stomped it.
sea.
Have I had a good day? Yeah, it's been wicked. It's been really good.
It's been a really amazing couple of days. I've had a really good time actually. It's been hard, I can't lie.
Riding off-road on a fully laden bike is a completely different experience.
The most surprising thing for me really is that we've just gone through so much, haven't we? We've gone through loads of different terrains, loads of different weather conditions, and lots of personality changes along the way too.
So even though the other two are city boys and aren't really into this stuff, they've done actually pretty damn well.
It's been hard. Harder than any of us expected.
There's sections where we just had to put our head down and had to plough on through.
This is mega and everybody should try it. It's so much fun.
The stuff we were doing, I was just like, how the hell have these bikes done that? You know, these are gravel bikes, but they were doing more than that. They were doing every type of off-road riding that it was thrown at it.
We had no dinged rims.
Nope.
You had one puncture, but it
wasn't a puncture.
wasn't even a puncture because the tubeless sealed it straight away.
Yeah.
I was half expecting a few times to kind of like, I was hitting big bumps and thinking, right, is this going to be like the handlebars going to do this, or is something going to fall off?
The amount we were slamming our rear wheels into holes and stuff, because like when, like with a mountain bike, you would try and lift your wheel, but these are so heavy with all the packs on, you just kind of like ended up just hitting stuff because you were just trying to hold on as well. And they were absolutely fine.
Tony Blair is still upset that he's called Tony Blair.
James has not gotten over being called Tony Blair. In fact, he's starting to take it to quite a personal level.
I don't even know why they call me Tony. It's like, what have I done? What? Tony Blair? Do I look like him? No. Do I sound like him? No.
To end this then really, I think the most important thing is do this trip with people that you actually really get on with. And as much as we've all moaned about each other,
Have we?
as much as I've moaned about these two, I've actually had a really good time riding with them. Bracey's kept me alive. Simon's a great mate. You know.
Oh, so I've just kept you alive. Is that
You
what
did a job, mate.
You only have to look at their little faces now to see how happy they are to have completed this really, really big challenge.
There's not many people that I'll do this ride with, but you know, these two are great and I'll happily do another.
I'm amazed actually, and I've had such a spectacular time. So much, I was kind of like, well, I mean, we were both pretty nervous before doing this, and it's just been amazing.
Yeah.
What an experience. Would really recommend everyone to go and do this and just try it, and you'll just see how much fun it is kind of just getting back to that bare bones riding, having a good time. Why are they here?
No.
What?
James has to say something.
You know, this morning when we were cooking some coffee and stuff, and you went and disappeared, and we said we'd packed your rear bag for you, so don't worry about it. Yeah, we might have added some extra bits in there to make it a bit harder.
You absolute.
Well, you're a bit too keen
Hold on.
yesterday.
Was I too fast for you guys?
Friends?
All those nice things I said about you at the end of the video.
It's recorded now, so it's got to be true.
Take it out.
I'm sorry.
Well, we know that you're really keen on like geology, so we thought we'd.
You said you really like those rocks.
Yeah. It's a present from us.
I'm done. I'm done here. Done.
Bye.
And if you have enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you've done any wild adventures yourself, or if you'd like to see us do any more wild adventures, especially Simon, then please do that as well. But until next time, we'll see you later.